Okay, so now the brake caliper is snookered, so it needs to be replaced. So we're going to do that now, and then in the end of the video I'm going to explain like what happened, what the symptoms, and what steps did I take. Right, so before I do that, this is the new caliper. I don't know. There's the part number. It's in use. So I just want to make sure it's on the right side and gonna look same. Yep. So before I'm going to take the caliper off, I'm going to loosen up the hose first. Then it's a 7mm Allen key to take the sliders out. Spread your obviously brakes. I don't need to replace anything else, and then just completely unscrew that. Let the gravity do its work. Put other caliper back on. Reconnect the hose. I'm gonna bleed the gravity blade until the bubbles come out, and then I'm gonna bleed with the helper. Just make sure it's all working good. I'm going to do the other one as well, but first I'm going to completely finish this one, and then we'll see if the brakes are okay, and then do the other one. Alright, here we go. I already loosened this knot, and it's I think it's a size 14, if I'm correct. Yeah, size 14. So take the caps off. Now this is the first time I'm doing brakes in a car. Now I've done brakes on a bike before, for sure. Trying to save the money. Now this is at size 7 Allen key, so normally you don't get that in your sets, so you have to kind of buy separate, unless it's the big kind of proper set, I don't know. But in domestic use you kind of have a 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Skips the other numbers. Ready to come out. So just gonna get something to catch the fluid underneath, and I'll try to do that quick to replace the caliper. Okay, so new caliper has the bleed nipple size 8mm, so make sure you have that. For a second, I'm gonna prep the other caliper, put on, and then I can do the rest of it. Bit of copper grease. Saying that we don't have really a problem with the rust in Ireland, because very seldom using too much salt here. I know I should be wearing gloves, but I don't. So just gonna loosen up the bleed nipple and let it drip out there with the gravity. This one's a 8mm. So let's do that. And in the meantime I'm gonna tighten up the sliding pins. I can see it start dripping. Let it drip for a while. Put the caps back on. Give it a bit of clean. Make sure that's all tight and it's not leaking. And the hole's not twisted. Okay. So let it drip that for a second. I'm going to get some fluid. So I'm going to attach a bottle so that way I can see what color fluid's coming out. And I could see the bubbles. So now the brake's been dripping now for a while. Now we're gonna power bleed. Little helper. Okay, Maeve, when you're ready, start pressing the brake. Hold on, hold it there. Hold it. Okay, now gently let it go. All the way. And okay, now pump the 3 times. What? Pump the brake all the way and let it go 3 times. Now on the 4th time, keep pressing it, and you'll see it, pedal will kind of fall into it, but don't return it, just keep it hold, okay? You press the brakes and keep pushing all the way until it bottoms out and hold it there, okay? Don't let it go back up. You ready? Yeah. Let's press it. Yeah. Keep holding it all the way. Press it all the way, press it all the way, press it all the way, and hold it there. That's it. Yeah, that's okay. Now let it back up. Is it all the way? Yeah. Now press it again and hold it. All the way, yeah? You holding it? It's gonna fall in. Hold it all the way. That's okay, hold it. There, yeah, all the way, all the way. And return it. Yeah. Just hold a second and go top up the fluid. Okay, we're going to do the same, okay? So, when you're ready, press all the way and hold it. Yeah? You holding it? No, it doesn't matter, it's okay, just hold it. Until it bottoms out. Okay. Let it go. And press again and hold it. Holding it. And hold it there. And let it go. And press and hold again. Okay. So that should do it, I think. Actually, do it one more time. Press and hold. Let it go. Huh? Yeah, thank you. And this is it.
What?
No? Okay, so that's done now. I'm gonna reuse the old cap because it's been there for so many years and it's still okay. And yeah. Uh-oh. Spillages. I'm gonna check for a brake fluid leaks at some stage. Yeah. Hopefully that's it. So just gonna put a wheel back on and I'm gonna bring the car out for a drive for the test. See if the brake's okay and then try it to the other side.
I got a different path from everyone and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
And that's the part number.
This life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel. I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Alright, I checked the fluid level and so right up to max, so that's good enough. And yeah, at some stage I will bleed the rest of the brakes and replace the fluid, but in the meantime just want to see if everything's working properly. So just put the cap back on, go for a little spin, short, there you go, it's down below there somewhere. So I'm going to do that now, go for a spin and see if it's okay, and get back to you, show you what the problem was with the brakes in the first place. So just quickly show you what actually the problem was. If you can see, the boot is perished. It's like a... Are you helping out? What are you doing? No, that's one great helper. So basically there is a metal ring on the inside of the boot that holds it into place, and that got rotten over time. In fairness, it's 16 years old. So the water got in on the inside and it's rusted. Kind of edge of the piston and all, and the piston got stuck, so it wouldn't release back, and that's how the problem began. Yeah, you could get a repair kit, but for the price of a repair kit for 2 calipers cost me about €40, including the postage, and 2 brand new calipers already assembled, and the whole lot only cost me 70. That's including the postage as well. So we opted for the calipers. The car is old, try not go on the cheap, see how long they last, and sure, we go from there. Anyway, doing it first time, so hope that helps. The job didn't take a long time. It's only like I'd say an hour and a half for 2 calipers. So yeah, happy days. Right, so and again, obviously that job was not too difficult. That's if there is no leaks and you bleed the brakes okay. You do need help to pump the brakes, unless you have a special equipment, power bleeder or something like that. But you don't need any special tools. The only one, kind of add one out, is a Allen key 7mm. That's to take the sliders out, and then 14mm for your hose, and 8mm for your bleed nipple. Now that could vary if you have like aftermarket hoses, like they could be different size, but it's all kind of standard, like, you know what I mean. And it's the same for a bleed nipple. I think on the original calipers it's a 10mm, aftermarket's 8, so there you go. Yeah, I drove just around the block and seems to be the brakes okay. I'm not using the car today, but I'll check it out for leaks in a day or two, like, and sure, we'll take it from there, like. But otherwise this job, like, is just straightforward. Take it off, put it back on, not a rocket science. But the main thing I was told by a professional, like, to avoid the complication when you take it off the caliper, just put your thumb on it, like, make sure it doesn't leak out too much fluid. Screw a new caliper on, leave the bleed nipple open, and let the gravity blade for about 10 minutes or so. Just make sure the fluid is topped up. Yeah, when that, and then on the force pump, power pump, with the helper, you just keep the bleed nipple open still and get the person to press that pedal all the way nicely and gently, squeeze all the fluid out, and then you lock the nut, and then you can pump it up the brakes a couple of times to push the piston out, so make sure everything's locked up properly, and then you bleed as normal, like the old-fashioned way. Press, hold, release, and then release the brakes. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So fingers crossed it doesn't leak. And yeah, oh yeah, the first sign that I had the problem was when you drive and you feel like it's actually on the short runs felt nothing, but when I went on the motorway at the high speed for a long time, I felt little vibration in the steering, so that felt like I thought the wheels need to be balanced or something like that. But after I drove for a little bit longer, when I started pressing the brakes, it started to get a wiggle. So I knew then it was to do with the brakes. When I stopped and I had a look, I already overheat the brakes, and I can see on one side it was binding, like, so that was that. So I done a temporary repair until I was waiting for a calipers like I pumped a little bit piston out and I cleaned it and pushed it back in, so that was okay. But that done like for a week or so until I got the brake calipers. You could get a repair kit on a cheaper version, but it's kind of more work because you have to take it off that caliper, you have to clean all the way around all the rust, then you have to push that rubber boot on and make sure it sits properly, and then obviously push the piston in. So it's cheaper, but paying extra €30 for 2 calipers and avoid that hassle, that's definitely thumbs up. I got my parts from Autodoc, which I think they all over Europe deliver. I think they're actually based in Poland, if I'm not mistaken, but either way, delivery was within I think 4 days. That's including the 2 weekends, so happy with that. Delivery was reasonable, but I think if you go over a certain amount they give you a discount, and delivery was free, I think, so which is like deadly. And yeah, sure, we'll see how long it lasts. So the car, like so old, 16 years old, like it's probably due for a scrap soon, but we'll keep motoring anyway, keep me on the road. Okay, thanks very much, and thumbs up, and we'll talk at some stage soon. Yeah, when I was doing that repair, I noticed my drop links, the boots are gone, so there you go, another job. Yay! Coolio.